the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. So children, let's keep on learning even though the situation is very tough, but we are the warriors and will surely overcome from this barrier too. So on this positive note, let's start with our next chapter, the fourth chapter of civics, that is parliamentary government, the union legislature. So children, we know that in India the government works at 3 levels, and these 3 levels are Panchayati Raj system that you have already learned in your class 6, and after that state legislature, and you have already learned about the state legislature in your class 7th, and the third level is the union legislature, or we also call it central legislature. And now today in class 8 we are going to learn about this union legislature. So in India the work is divided into states as well as in the central level. So this division of work and power between state and center, this is called federal structure of government. So we are having in India we are having a parliamentary form of government. So what is this parliamentary form of government? Where Prime Minister is the real head and having all the decision making powers, and the President is the nominal head. So this is called the parliamentary form of government. Here in India we are having this government only. So in India we are having this central legislature government. So it is this central legislature is the highest law making body in the country, and it consists of, this parliament consists of president and 2 houses of parliament, and these 2 houses of parliament are Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, so in India central legislature or union legislature, it is known as parliament. Okay, what do we call it? It is called parliament, and it consists of president and 2 houses, and these 2 houses are Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are called members of parliament, or we also call, in short we call them MPs. Okay, parliament holds its session. Session means meetings. So parliament holds its session at Parliament House, and in Hindi we call it Sansad Bhavan. Okay, and this Sansad Bhavan is in Delhi. So today we will learn about both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, today's video we will learn about Lok Sabha, and after that in next videos we will learn about Rajya Sabha. So let's start with Lok Sabha. So Lok Sabha is the lower house of parliament. So it is the lower house of parliament, and at present it can have up to 545 members. So the maximum number here in our Lok Sabha, it is 545 members. Okay, though our constitution has provided for a maximum of 552 seats in the Lok Sabha, 552 seats in the Lok Sabha, in our Lok Sabha, but at present the maximum number of members are 545 only, and this number of members, these seats will remain fixed at 545 till the year 2026. That means we are not going to change this maximum number of seats of 545 till the year 2026. So the next point is the most members of Lok Sabha are elected directly by the people through the process of election. But two members, how many members? I said two members can be nominated by the president from Anglo-Indian community. Which community? Anglo-Indian community. If enough members are not elected to represent the community. Okay, so I think this point is clear to everybody. So let's start with our third point now. So the third point, as I have already mentioned here, this is the third point, that the normal term, third point is the normal term of Lok Sabha is 5 years. That means Lok Sabha works for 5 years. But in some cases, president can dissolve Lok Sabha even before completion of these 5 years. But there may be some situations where the term of Lok Sabha, it can be extended by 1 year, and these situations like the emergency situation, the war situation, so on such situations, so in these emergency situations, the term of Lok Sabha, it can also be extended by 1 year. So the normal term is 5 years, can be dissolved before completion of these 5 years by president, as well as it can be extended by 1 year during the time of emergency. So our next heading is who can contest the election of Lok Sabha. So to stand for the election of Lok Sabha, a person has to qualify some important conditions. Okay, and these conditions are: the first condition, the person who wants to contest the election, who wants to stand for the election of Lok Sabha, he should be an Indian citizen. So this is the first condition, that the person should be an Indian citizen. Okay, and the second condition here is that his age should not be less than 25 years. So this is also the important condition, that his age should not be less than 25 years. Okay, now the third condition here is the person should not be bankrupt. This is the third condition, that he should not be bankrupt. So what is bankrupt? Bankrupt means insolvent. So when a person loses his all money, assets and everything, so we call it bankrupt. So the person who wants to contest the election, he should not be bankrupt. Now the next condition, even he should not be mentally unsound. Okay, so the mental status of the person should be fit. He should be healthy. Okay, mentally unsound. So the person who is mentally unsound cannot contest the election. Now the next condition is that the person who wants to contest the election, he should not hold any position in government job. That means he should not be having any salaried government job. So we can say here, hold any, should not hold any salaried government job. Okay, so this is the government job. So these all are the conditions. So if a person fulfills all these conditions, so he can fill his form and can contest the election. So I think this is enough for today. And today I told you about the meaning of parliament and Lok Sabha. We started with Lok Sabha, and after that I told you that the conditions, the person who wants to contest the election, he should have to fulfill all these conditions. So tomorrow in next video, I will tell you about the election procedure, the full election procedure as well as the presiding officer of Lok Sabha. So thank you and have a nice day.